Hello everyone and welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. My name is Bob Merlin and this is new territory for me. I have not uploaded anything in about 8 years and I've never done a playthrough series before, so this is going to be interesting. Subnautica though is not actually new territory. I played the first game 1.5 times I guess. And I played the Below Zero quite a bit during the early access, so I do know my way around fairly well. So instead I'm going to try to use that knowledge that I do have to make this fairly efficient. I'm not going to go out of my way to find some obscure item far away from everything just because I know it's there. But I'm going to try to use the tools given to us efficiently, like if you find a map, use the map, and so on and so forth. And I'm also going to try to make the give a few tips if you're new to the game, or if you some mechanics that isn't quite clear if you just play it. We started this game playing in survival, and the goal of the beginning of the story here is that we're going to try to find out what happened to our sister. In the early access, the story was entirely different, but we can talk about that later during the series. We will be listening to all the voice logs, so I will stop talking for now.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me, and Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Well, she survived the landing, if you can call it that. Well, I guess we should survive the landing, I guess we should say. Kick it.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your stay indeed. Well, let's hope we brought any supplies, did we? Nothing in here, obviously. And if there were anything, it would have been destroyed. Well, we have flares. So put that away. Water.
New
Jump block.
blueprint synthesized.
We're not going to pick up all the flares because I don't think we need it, to be honest. I mean, there are uses, sure, but normally it's... you'll be fine. However, nutrient blocks are always good to have, and water, of course. There's another one. Now we are getting fairly cold. You can see at the bottom left we have a temperature meter. And
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
yeah, these flowers warm you up. If you get too close, it's burning. So let's not. Let's do as she says and go into the water. I don't think there's too much else to find over here. Since we did play the first Subnautica, we know that when you go into the water, you start looking for things that you might need later. So if you find, say, a rock, you smash it and pick up whatever's inside. Titanium. Now this is something that I don't think existed in the original. Copper just lying around. That's perfect there. So thank you. let's have that. Oh, that's just a plant. Give me that. And fishy.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Oh, and right. We don't have much oxygen, obviously. So let's go up and get more of that. Thank you. Press 2 to put the fish away. We don't want them in the hands.
Contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Now, if you play the first Subnautica, you realize that the voice of the PDA is not quite the same. And the reason for that is that, well, it's not the same PDA.
New creature discovered.
You were part of Alterra in the original game, while this one is a Xenoworks tablet. I'm actually going to do options and go to accessibility and PDA pause so we can start looking at the PDA. So we have a bit of some survival things you can read. Oh, we don't actually see anything because of the water. Interesting. Let's try that again. Welcome to the adventure mode. Okay. And we are Xenoworker, we're not Alterra. I'm not going to read through all of this, but if you want to, you can just pause the video and you have all the time you need. This is the suit we start with. And of course we need to make a scanner. That's one of our main priorities in the very early part of the game. Repair tool comes fairly soon as well. Fabricator, habitat builder we will need soon as well. Probably for the repair tool. Solar panels. As for vehicles, we want to make the Sea Glide as fast as possible. 36 kilometers per hour, that's pretty fast in the water. And this is of course why we are here. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but we can start with the first part. On behalf of Zeta Landon, I regret to inform you the death of Samantha Ayu. She died at planet 4546b, regrettably as a result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. Now, of course, Robin doesn't quite think that's true. She wants to know more of why has this died, actually.
New creature discovered.
New creature discovered. Now, bladderfish is of course the same as in the original game, so we need that for water. And we also unlocked a new the air bladder, which is actually really handy. So you should get that. Let's see then. What else? Let's take one quartz here as well.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, I know. We have a door here. Hopefully there's water, oxygen inside, right?
Found the drop pod.
And we got a message from Lillian.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Alterra on 4546b, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Alterra blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Impossible to miss, she says. Well, we shall see. Let's save the game here, just to be safe. I'm going to turn off the PDA pause so we can start listening to Sam's messages as well, while doing some other stuff like making water and food, because they are ticking down slowly. Message number 1.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower is as easy to spot as Lil said.
Well, we shall see, shall we? We made a scanner, so we are going to start scanning stuff. And I want the scanner on number 1, actually, so let's move it. There we go. Shelf coral. Excellent. We have absolutely no need for this, I think. But there you go. Twisted mandrake. Another fairly useless plant, I guess, for our needs.
Oxygen.
Harvestable and plantable. I don't know if you have any use for them though. Now we need rubber. A few of the things we want to make in the early game here. We want to make the fins, we want the standard Otao tank, we want to make a compass fairly early as well. We didn't make an air bladder, we should make that. We want a flashlight as well, because I think those are really nice. Oh, and of course you need a survival knife, that's really important. So, should we start with the air bladder? I think I have enough for that. Oh, no, because I don't have any fish to run. Give it to me. Oh. Let's scan you and catch you. And we should also start looking for the sea glide fragments as well. Did I have any taken? Yes, I did. Minerals.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Her lucky PDA, eh? Well, it did have some scratches and stuff, so I guess it has been well used. As in the original Subnautica, you want the rubber from...
Alterra supply cache nearby.
Oh, already. Cool. From the creep vines. You can scan this without losing our scanner. Let's see, how many do we get? Let's take it.
New blueprint synthesized.
New blueprints. What can we make then? What is new? Lubricant. Okay. And I was meant to
Oxygen.
Scan that. Let's try to not drown, because that's not good, is it? We need more supplies. And I meant to scan it still. Oh, Galena. Chance of lead. But only a chance, so I didn't get it. Because we're going to need it, so of course I didn't get it. There we go. That was one lead. Titanium.
Oxygen.
And we need oxygen. I think we should find to the door.
New creature discovered.
Ooh, it's getting a bit close. Yeah, there we go. Now, rubber. Rubber is used for quite a few things actually, so we got to make... You get 2 for each one of these. So let's make 6 rubber and make lubricant for the others. Now we did put a fish away here, so we can make... Do we have enough plants? No, I don't think so. Let's make the air bladder.
If you are tired of hearing the word oxygen, the air bladder provides a significant upward thrust to help you get to air faster.
I think we don't need anything else for the fins. Since we made the fins, we can remove them from here. Oh, of course, we need a knife, obviously. Silly me. That's one of the major tools we need. With that, we can cut the creepvine. Losing words are hard. So we can get everything else we need, like
New blueprint
do we have
synthesized.
enough room for 6 of those? We do. We actually have more room, so let's take 2. Why not? And we need more batteries.
Oxygen.
Where is my pod? Over there. Okay. Why do I still have a fish in my hand? And these are, of course, mainly used for batteries. I know.
Oxygen.
Cutting it a bit close. Let's use this. It's really nice. And that we have enough for a few more batteries, which we are going to need. Inventory full. I guess we do not have enough for... Actually, we can drink 1 water. What else? Drop the fish. I feel this is more important at this time.
Oxygen.
Fiber mesh. The creepvine samples are used to nothing else except that you can actually eat them for a tiny bit of food and water. So we're just going to make fiber of everything. So. And titanium, I think we have here. Yes, we do. This should give us another 30
Adding
seconds
additional
of water.
blueprints to your databank. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
We need that for the battery, and then we want glass, so 2 more quartz. Battery, and we should have flashlights. Excellent. And then we have everything except for the silver needed for the compass. So we can actually unpin everything. everything's here anyway. So just keep the compass there. Do we have anything else we want to pin at this time? I don't think so. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. Let's listen to message number 2.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
See, let's check that. Yeah, there we go. A little spy pingling that she was working on. Let's check the next
Oxygen.
one. Actually, we are getting fairly close to where we got into the water, right? Yeah. So this is actually one of the things where I'm going to go out of my way and just use the knowledge that I happen to have. So over there is where we got into the water. So you follow that to the right. Well, from that point, you go over here. We should be able to find a little cave with some really good materials. Meaning gold and silver. They are fairly hard to find in the early part of the game, so ore veins are... I don't think they had ore veins at all in the original Subnautica. They had the big deposits, but not the veins, so this is really handy. Let's see, let's scan you. Hoopfish. Let's take you as well. And there goes. Edible. Need more water. More water. Hopefully we find the last part of the sea glide. We did find 2 parts while she was talking, so let's find the last one while we listen to the next message.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey! The nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Alterra is just like, nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Alterra family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
That doesn't sound as positive anymore. We made our way to the beacon here with supplies. So something seems to be off with the Alterra Corporation. So I guess we can listen to the next one while we... No, actually we have the PDA here, so let's take that one first.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
So, we found the third part of the Sea Glide. So, I guess we actually should go back and make one of those. Actually, let's go up to the surface and pin that recipe as well. We did get that one. Compass, and we want to make the Sea Glide. And we should have the materials for that. If we have enough for another battery. Oh, and there's another chest there. Let's see. Now, if you use the... oh, no, never mind. We used it already. But these air bladders can be in two different ways. One is to get you to the surface really fast. And the other is to give you 15 seconds extra...
Oxygen.
Oxygen. If you press F. Now these little sea monkeys wants to steal your stuff, which is very rude. But if you don't have anything in your hand, you should be fine. They can't steal anything from your inventory unless you're holding it in your hand. Let's see, should we eat one of those? Yes, I think we should. Ouch! Something hit us. Ah, that little bugger. Hello? What are you? Symbiotes. Feed most of overconfident predators, which attack the Titan holefish. And the Titan holefish is, of course, the one with the big hole in it, right? Seed clusters. So, back to this. Oh, there we go. That's the holefish that the little red bugger was protecting. And we got frozen. Spam left button and you can get out of it. If you don't have enough oxygen, that could be something of a problem. Get 10 seconds of oxygen by clicking that, it seems. Now let's get out of here. I want that Sea Glide. A creature egg, not interested. We don't have any alien containment yet, so can't really use it. Oh, you are really trying to get me frozen, aren't you? Let's scan you. I haven't done that. Now get out. So these, they're not really that scary. They don't do any damage, but you get frozen, and if you don't have enough oxygen, you might not be able to reach the surface before you drown. But if you do get frozen, spam your mouse button and try to get out of it, because otherwise you're going to have to stay there for quite a few seconds. Let's pick some up. Some more items on the way back. We are going to need everything we find. Do we need more food? Yes, I think we do. Oh, we haven't scanned you, have you? Come on. No. Don't swim away.
Oxygen.
I'm just going to scan you and catch you and eat you. No harm done. Now then, we need copper. We do have copper. Let's make some water. and holding shift so we can keep this up. It's just one of those tips that it doesn't really make things much faster, but it's easier to get a feeling for what you can do next. Let's cook both of them, why not? We don't need any glass, we want wiring kits. And copper wire. ×2 actually. I'm going to need a battery. And one more copper wire. Don't need the gold. Don't need the silver at this time. Perfect. Then we can make the compass, which is going to make it a lot easier to find your way if you actually use it. And the Sea Glide, which is going to improve our...
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Which is going to improve our traveling time by a lot. And we are out of storage room. Of course we are. I really don't like the lockers, but I guess we are going to need them anyway. So let's put a few things in the lockers. A few fibers perhaps. Let's eat the fishy before it goes bad. Eat the fish before it goes bad and drink some water. Hopefully we'll get a little base up soon so we can have more room for all the stuff. All the stuff. We don't want to drop it anyway. Let's put you down there so you don't disappear somewhere. Put some water in you. All the food. Actually we can need that. Could have use for you. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I think we should be fine. Oh, right. Yeah, let's put a first aid kit as well. Now, we were at the emergency supply cache, which was in that direction. Knowing that, let's go in a different direction. Have we scanned these? No, we have not. Coral Bridge. I don't know how that's a bridge, but yeah, whatever. These are lovely. They did not exist in the original game, but we get 30 seconds of oxygen by clicking those, and they do respawn, so that's amazing. Ooh. Coral, table coral. Unfortunately, you only get one in this game. In the original game, you got
Warning,
3 or 4.
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yes. Ooh. That's an SOS signal. 3 short, 3 long, 3 short. SOS.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
And that's a blinking light. We might as well check it out while we are here. Oh, that's a rebreathe. That is amazing. That is so good. The reason... When you get down below 100 meters, your oxygen is depleting faster than normal. Not more per tick, but it's ticking faster. The rebreather will prevent that from happening, which is amazing. Now, we are going to follow these lights and see what this distress ring is all about. got almost a 200-meter stealth. Well, hello there. Are you scary? No.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Iron Cube. These were found very deep in the original game and used for ion batteries and other things. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock the recipe for the ion batteries, but that would of course be a bit silly this early in the game. But
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
insert storage medium. How about my PDA? My trusted PDA.
Storage medium accepted.
Excellent.
Brace to transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello?
Silence.
This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Well, it does seem that it is. An architect containment cube. So, while advanced human civilization has attempted for centuries to develop successful whole-brain emulation techniques, it appears the architect race has built a platform for accomplishing this holy grail of life extension technology. So, that's pretty impressive tech. Now, let's see, we have recorded for 38 minutes at this time, so I think we should be able to find a little bit more before we close this episode off. Now, a tip if you go over here. You can jump across here, but it is also a chance that you actually get stuck, so I'm going to hurt my ankles a bit by jumping off on the side instead. I've seen some playthroughs where they jump off or actually go into the...
Warning, passing 200 meters.
Yes.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, we know. We should try to avoid swimming this deep. But it was so close. We were right here. We had to, you know, get it. The blinking has of course stopped because, well, there is nothing left in the facility. Do we have anything interesting else over here? Not that I can see. This is where we were and got the rebreather. We might as well take one of these. We actually need quite a few of them. This goes so deep. We are not ready for that. So where are we heading anyway? Well, oxygen, I guess.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Lies. 50 seconds left. Well, it's not really 50 seconds since we are below 100 meters, so maybe she was right. Actually, we haven't scanned you yet, have we? Arctic rays. The rays don't seem to be dangerous in this game. Or, well, actually, they weren't in the original either, so I guess Subnautica means that... try to tell you that rays are never dangerous. Which is kind of nice. A rebreather would be nice, but let's just get some water and explore a little bit further. It's fairly far back, so might as well. And who knows, maybe there's something interesting here. Well, this is a lot of, seems like a rather big predator, but we want to scan you too. Yes, you want to eat me, but I want to scan you. Now piss off. Sorry. Well, there is more air down here, so... Is there anything else? No.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Yes, yes.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But I saw a plant over here, so we should be able to find more air. Or did I? No, there we go. Nothing to scan. And now we're back in shallow waters. Let's go from where? Oh, and so I thought. Never mind. Ice. We should be fairly close to the pod now. Oh, never mind. Not that close. Are we back in the same area? I guess we are. We got turned around, didn't we? The batteries are okay in the sea glide, so that should be okay. That's just leading there. Well, it is tempting to go further down, but below 200 meters your oxygen is depleting very fast, so I'll try to avoid that for now. Yeah, we were just swimming in circles, aren't we? That's what the compass is for. Didn't I mention that? Ooh, mobile vehicle bay. We are going to need 2 more parts of that to be able to make a sea track later. Of course, we need to find the sea glide as well. Oh, sea track, obviously. That's 2 out of 3. Cool. thought I saw another one. Might as well pick up these. How is the inventory anyway? Yeah, we are fine. No, don't
Warning.
leave me.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
No, really. Yeah, let's get some oxygen first then.
Oxygen.
Whee! But I saw something that looked suspiciously like a sea truck. Yes. And a little base or something there.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Stop trying to eat me. And a little PTA. Actually, let's put on the pause so we can read that.
Warning.
This was just mean. On my application, I mentioned that I have severe galeophobia, which is, wait for it, fear of sharks. So imagine my surprise when I discovered the brute sharks here. There's a reason they didn't call them gentle sharks. Anyway, the research outpost is half finished. I scraped my leg on a broken piece of coral. The blood drew the brute shark, and I couldn't build the rest of it fast enough. I used an air bladder to get to the surface and dropped the builder tool inside the base. If anyone makes it down there, they can have it.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's get some oxygen. Yes, we hear the brute sharks that he discovered. We haven't checked them. No. Scan the window. And I guess this is a little base he was talking
30
about.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's build the fragments. Stay outside. And high capacity tank. Amazing.
Oxygen.
Yes, we really need oxygen. Maybe I should just take in the oxygen. Oh, we should be fine. Wasn't even close. Well, we have quite a few things. We don't have this mobile sea vehicle bay yet, and we don't have enough for the sea truck, do we? But we do have that, and we want that. This is really important stuff.
New blueprint synthesized.
And this. So 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. And we can start making stuff. Especially the wall lockers, that's going to be amazing. So let's make our way back to the pod, and we might as well see how much inventory we do. We have enough. Let's take some titanium from this one. We're going to need silver, gold, and table coral for the computer chips. Did I see anything? No, I did not. This could be some lead. There is lead in the side. Cool. Now, I'm not going to use that lead to make the, what do you call it? The floors, the foundations. They need 2 lead. I'm never going to use that. I don't think it's useful enough, to be honest. Do we have enough for batteries? Oh, we have enough for batteries for days. Oh, T for answer. To answer.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al, Anne.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But
What are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
So, let's save and go into options and remove the pause so we can actually do stuff while they are talking instead of interrupting them all the time. He uploaded something to our PDA. Architect tissues, skeleton and organs. We don't know what we need for them, but those are the necessary items to create a storage medium for him so we don't have to have him in our heads. Apparently. Or so he says. We also have a lot of things in your databank. We have not listened to all the messages from Sam. Let's do that right now. While I'm trying to find the necessary components for these three.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Well, things are definitely going more. She doesn't have the same positive attitude towards Alterra anymore. So let's listen to the last one while we make a high capacity tank. The first one, might as well check that now. This one gives us 30 seconds more oxygen, and the next one should be double.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Alterra, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Alterra thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
And that's the last we heard of Sam. So, we don't really know what it was. We know they found a big Leviathan frozen in ice, and that Alterra didn't want anyone else to know about it by the looks of it. So, anyway, let's start building. Oh, did I use the last silver? No, I have one more here. We need to find more silver. Despite that little extra... Oh, no. Let's get more high oxygen from this. Now we have to choose if we want to get the rebreather first or the habitat builder. They are both really good to have. Ooh. Yeah, I think we should get the habitat builder so we can get the storage going. Because we have a lot in our inventory. Well. Rebreather is also really nice when we're looking for other things, so... Yeah. Let's go with the rebreather and then we can start building the base in the next episode. Put those away. We need another... those. And let's make another battery while we're at it. No, start with the rebreather. There we go. Because that's going to let us explore
The
much
rebreather
deeper.
facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. This one is decomposing, but it's still giving us positive food and H2O, so let's take it before it goes... Oh, no. Let's eat it before it goes bad entirely. This is actually really good when they're fresh. Do we have another fish in here? No, we do not. But that's going to be enough for this episode. In the next one we are going to start building the base, or well, actually, yeah, probably going to start building the base as well. At least to get that little lockers and stuff for more inventory. And let's see what else we can get. Maybe the sea truck. That should be our next thing to get as well. And of course the mobile vehicle bay. Anyway, if you liked this video, hit that like button, and if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button twice, and subscribe, because hey no, who knows, maybe you like the next episode better. But that's it for me. My name is Bob Merlin, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.